This is straight out of the box from Cheaper Than Dirt. This is a Chinese Type 53 carbine, 20-inch barrel. Got the bayonet here on the side, flips out. I don't know if it's 5+1 or 4+1. I haven't messed with it yet. I know you said 5 round, so I'm not sure if it's 5 internal plus 1 in the chamber or if it's 4+1 for a total of 5. Bolt action. Bolt smooth. As far as I can tell, it's all matching serial numbers. A little bit of rust up here on the sight and right below the sight on the barrel there. Stock's got some history in it. It's okay. I was gonna buy the synthetic ATI Monte Carlo stock and put on it, but I think I'm gonna restore this, clean it up, and keep it all original. Gonna work on tearing it apart, cleaning it up, getting rid of that rust, getting it oiled up, and trying to restore this stock. Basically, from what I understand, it's more or less it's a Mosin Nagant with a 20-inch barrel. Some people might argue about that. It's a Chinese version. That's whatever. It does have a drop plate on it. I was going to buy a Mosin Nagant 9130. Those are what, 26 3/4 inch barrel, I believe, basically 27-inch barrel on them. And when I saw this one with the 20-inch barrel, I said, that's what I want. I want the 20-inch barrel. I like the shorter barrels. Going to get your better accuracy with the longer barrel typically, but I think the shorter barrels are just a lot more fun to play with. So I went with the 20-inch carbine. I saved maybe $20 by getting this instead of Mosin Nagants. There wasn't a big difference in price. Same ammo. So we'll get this torn apart and see if we can't get it restored. Okay, I have it all torn apart, and I'm getting there with getting it refinished here. Or restored, I don't know how you want to look at it. I'm not going to completely refinish it. I want to let some of these marks and whatnot in there. That's the history on it. So I want to let some of these grooves and cuts and dents and dimples, what have you, that history on that stock, I want to keep that there. What I did is I steam bath. I used my steamer and I steamed all the grease, preservatives they have all over this. Tore it apart, steamed everything, gave it a hell of a steam bath. Wiped everything down, and then took the Dremel, a little wire wheel, and that rust that was back here. You can see it pitted a little bit from it, but we got it all cleaned out. There was a little rust in the barrel. Got that all cleaned out using the Dremel. And went ahead and just did a touch-up rebluing over everything. I said I don't want to completely strip it and redo it. I want that history to stay. So we just did a touch-up rebluing. Got it all touched up here. For the wood. Now the wood, after it dried, turned around and took some gun wash, and not gun wash as in firearm gun, paint gun wash, like paint thinner. It's like a mixture of lacquer thinner, acetone, special mixture designed to clean the guns. I used some gun wash and a Scotch-Brite pad, one of my painting scuff pads, and went over the wood. These dark spots here is where the rings go around. Hold that on to the barrel. It wraps around the barrel. And I stripped all that old like clear coat lacquer finish that was on it. Get rid of all that. Looks pretty good, still drying a little bit. You see how much lighter that is? Cleaned up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break out some stain I have, which is the actual color of it is called gunstock. So I'm going to take the gunstock stain and we're going to stain the wood, give it a nice little look, and I'm going to let it just like that after it's stained. I'm not going to lacquer it or clear it. I'm just going to keep it as is with the stain on it. And get all these metal parts oiled back up. Get them oiled real good. Clean the barrel. I have not cleaned the barrel yet. Get my cleaning rod out and I will get inside of this barrel cleaned. Here it is, finished product. Stock's all stained. See that history in there? It's oiled. Got the re-blue touch up. Man, that looks real good. This metal piece for the strap was missing out of the box. And I wouldn't call this refinished, I would call this restored, since we left it pretty much natural to what it was. But that stock cleaned up. Really, really nice. Now, I'm ready to get some range time in with it. Probably can't do this one-handed. Not quite enough. Hold on a second. There we go. I'll get a video here soon of some rounds going through it.